last show of the year. It's Tuesday, December 15th, 2009, and time for Live from the Future with Stuart Papp. Tonight's guests, Steve Byrne and Danielle Cutie Basutti, with John Fulton and the Fultones, and Martini Byrne in for Jesse Schneiderman. And now, your host, Stuart Papp.
Live for the Future, you guys. Thank you. What a year it's been. Can you believe this is the last show of the year, last Live from the Future on Tuesday, December 15th, 2009. And man, we have packed your pants full of summer sausage and wrapped it all up into a thing. And then we gave you so many free Steve Byrne and then some DVDs and then Danielle Basutti, and we shove it in your face. That's what we're going to do tonight, because that's how much show we have.
You're molesting the show right now.
Did you understand anything I just said? Because I sure didn't. We have an amazing show. We have comedian Steve Byrne is here. We have a picture of him. Look at Steve. Look at this little thing. There it is. It's still my
looks
head.
like you.
There he is.
Look at that.
Look at that guy.
Yeah.
Steve Byrne
He's
is
a
coming in.
handsome gentleman.
Indeed, and back making her triumphant musical return is Danielle Cutie Basutti.
She's a handsome gentleman
look
too.
at this.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Doing the cute pose right there. That's the cute pose. Better than the douche pose.
That's a douche pose?
That is the douche pose. And that's our theme tonight, actually. Can I just say that I am in love with Jersey Shore? Is anyone else watching this on MTV? I pulled up a few quotes, actually, from Jersey Shore.
I've spent many a Memorial Day there.
This is amazing. All right, I have a couple of quotes here. First one, I represent Italians, family, hair gel, and tanning. And the other one, there's no way I'm going to Jersey without my man gel. Here's the scary part. I have so much in common with these guys, it's frightening. I do all of that stuff. What are you talking about? I wish I was on the Jersey Shore. And finally one.
You're not from Jersey.
You can hate on me all you want, but for a guy who pretty much looks like Rambo with his shirt off, you ain't say nothing. All right, those are all quotes from the Jersey Shore.
Good.
I can't write that stuff. That's all from, that's like my favorite new show. But we're going to celebrate the holidays. We're going to talk. We're going to give you things that you can actually enjoy, like Steve Byrne's DVD. Look at this. Steve Byrne's Happy Hour. He's going to be on. You're going to learn how to win this thing.
Makes you happy for her.
Danielle is going to come on, and she's going to share an original song. And I have my co-host to introduce. I do not do this alone. I do this with two of the greatest co-hosts in the world.
Sorry, Ed.
Couldn't be here tonight. So I filled in with whoever I could find on Craigslist. I have right now, she's a returning champion. She has been on this show as a substitute I Am Girl more often than not. Please give it up for Martini Byrne. Martini!
Auburn!
There you are.
That's me.
What?
That was me that he was talking about.
I don't even know what I
Right
said.
here.
Yes.
In this desk. I'm gonna bring your IMs and I'm gonna dish them right to Stu.
There you go. That's exactly right. She's the champion I Ammer. Waka!
Wow.
That's what you need to know.
The bangs, Auburn bangs.
Indeed, and of course, his songs make many a girl disrobe. It's up, John Fulron, everyone. There he
Hey,
is.
look at, I got a kiss from Stu.
Look at that.
This just came from Stu. I love your
know.
lipstick and it looks amazing.
I'm just.
What?
There it is.
Ow! It's
Oh my
that
gosh.
easy, people.
There it is.
There we go.
I'm just saying.
Usually I get panties, but a jacket's gonna do.
If you want.
Stu, great to see you. As always, you look amazing. Your hair, good hair day today.
We
for
have a
you.
question already. They want to know what gel you use, Stu.
Oh my God, guys! This is a combination.
Jersey
of
Shore
gel.
gel.
I have about 3 different substances that I put in here, and it's all on my blog. No, it's not actually, but I'll start a hair blog if you want that too. That's really great hairdos, starting with David Hasselhoff, and we would end probably with John Fulton. Everyone, look, with just a little dab of product in there.
I bought a little control because I wanted to be in control, Janet Jackson style, and
nice.
I feel comfortable right now.
Honestly, though, right now
I went in there and I went, Make me Janet.
You look like the sound mixer at like a third-rate like rehearsal studio in Tampa Bay. Look at this. All right, guys, you sound bitchin'.
Bob, that's a great take of taking it to the streets, but I need you to do that one more time, okay? Thank you.
Especially with the kiss on your cheek.
That's not your fault. That's my fault up here in the studio. Do it again. One more take.
One more time, guys.
One more time. That's my bad.
All right, here's the thing,
Good to see
guys.
you, Stu. Look great.
We have DVDs to give away. You can get them only if you follow us on Twitter, and our Twitter name is Live from Future. Even Martini, you can actually type it into the chat room if you're new to us. And if you're new to us, welcome, because this is what we do. We've been the longest running show on the stream.tv, Live from the Future. This is episode like 114. Tonight we have comedian Steve Byrne. He'll be live and interactive in just moments. Wow. And Danielle Cutie Basutti, gotta give it up for her name a little bit, because you know some girl named Donna Shugley who's a little homely is like, oh, please, don't give me a nickname anymore.
Donna Shugley.
Donna Shugley. You know, she's hating
high school.
It's like Larry Vagina. He hates his name. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's all out there for you to enjoy. Are you feeling holiday inspirited, festive? I feel great. All right, here's what we're going to do. John and I decided to go to the auto show in LA, and boy did it suck. It was the worst. I felt like I was at a used car, like a Galpin used auto lot, and then there was just carpet, and somebody was like, have you heard of Kia? And you want to stab yourself in the eye and not look at Kias. But so we decided to get inspired a little bit by what we were seeing going down there. So we have a video when Brian gives me the thumbs up. It's called Car Show Yo, and this is our little trip. Music by John Dawson Fulton, the producer.
We found the best cars. We found the best cars there at the show.
The greatest cars ever. We're mad dogging it. Check it out. There it is. Woo! It's a new show, everyone. There it is.
Some hot rides.
Man. Oh, look at those graphics, courtesy of 1983.
Stu looks like Kurt Warner.
Oh. Oh my God. All right. Our first guest coming up here is a very accomplished comedian. You've seen him possibly on The Tonight Show, on Dave Letterman. He just got finished taping his next
Keep going.
His next comedy special called The Byrne Identity. Please welcome Steve Byrne, everyone.
Yeah.
Steve Byrne.
He's been on real TV before.
Steve Byrne, welcome.
Yes.
Welcome indeed to the show.
So excited. I don't believe you went to the car show. I live by the convention center.
Yeah.
You went to an Arby's parking lot. Those were Civics. Those were, please.
We were throwing down with the hottest stuff they had on the floor, dude. And
Absolutely.
that was as hot as it got.
I don't know about that one where you were just kind of like straddling in front of the yellow. Just
yeah.
The focus was not on the car. It was boom.
I like how you're replicating that right now.
Yeah. Actually.
The focus.
I was inspired. It's called inspiration.
I love it. First of all, Steve Byrne, congratulations on your great last name.
Thank you.
I mean, how great is your name?
Well,
it's almost as good as Danielle Basutti
because it
cutie. No, but luckily she's very attractive. But your name, Byrne, you just got burned.
Well, it stinks when you go to the different comedy clubs and it's like, get ready to get burned this weekend in Cincinnati.
Right.
And it's like, what, is it a chili dog festival or is it, you know?
But mine was always like, this was always my intro. Pap, like smear.
Yeah.
Anyway, coming up next, and then comedy stylings.
Or Pape. Did you ever get that?
Nah, I never got that. But I just got comedy stylings Sunday night. We're done. Steve Byrne, everyone. Thank you very much.
Good seeing you all. Thank you so much.
Steve Byrne, let's talk race a little bit here.
Okay.
Let's talk about you. You as a light-skinned African American.
Yes.
First of all, no.
I do love.
Well, you know, you must get this all the time, and I just want to say I'm jealous.
I prefer you. I want you to refer from now on as Dat Fan.
Dat Fan. Okay.
Yes.
I will call
now
you.
proceed with the racial
All right.
questions.
No, but you
great
are
hair, by the way, too.
Korean.
You do have great hair.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Korean and Irish.
Yes.
Growing up, I mean, you can't really compare it, but did that play like a role in getting into comedy?
No, what played a role into getting in comedy was just working at a comedy club out of college.
Where'd you work?
I worked at Caroline's in New York City.
Nice.
I was sweeping the floors and answering the telephones.
Were you really?
Yeah.
And who did you see that you were, or was it a series of guys?
It was probably a series of guys. I mean, I saw Brewer all the time because he was on SNL at the time.
Right.
And Chappelle had just done like Nutty Professor.
Right.
So I saw him all the time. Margaret Cho.
Right.
Anthony Clark was in a lot.
Yep. And so you were watching now, was it arbitrary that you were working at a comedy club, or you specifically were like, I want to work at a comedy club?
No, I never wanted to work at it. It was just the only place that would hire me because I walked up and down Broadway.
Thank God you didn't get into a gay sex club. Like, y'all just does these floor. Well, guess I could. Like, I mean, you were a very impressionable young man. I mean, you just saw what was happening.
Yeah, I just saw it and I thought, oh, that looks cool. You know?
All right.
Had I seen this gentleman with some lipstick on his cheek, I would have picked up a guitar and we could have been like the Hall & Oates for the 2000s.
I like that.
John goes up to Runyon Canyon and does his casting sessions on a hot rock.
Oh, please. Are you that dude though that plays guitar?
Oh, I'm that guy. I'm like, see
God
my puppy?
John isn't even
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah.
I got no lessons, photography classes. He does it all.
None of that.
You want to work on a scene tonight at 4 in the morning?
Oh,
There
wait,
you go.
that's my golden retriever puppy. My bad.
So here's the thing, though. You got into comedy by watching these guys do it. Do you remember, like, the first time that you got up, like, what was going through? Like, how was that for you?
Yeah, it took me like 4 months, and I mean, you're familiar with New York, so I went to stand up in New York. That was the first club I went to, and I did the Bringer show, and I got my parents to come to be the two guests.
How was that? Are you cool with your parents? Like,
yeah, they were very supportive. They actually, for the first 3 or 4 months in New York, every weekend I promised myself I'd get up once a weekend, and my parents were my 2 paying customers, so I could get my 5 minutes at New York Comedy Club.
Right.
And the show started at 9, and I got on at like I think at 1:15 in the morning, and they stayed the whole time just to watch me do.
What's it
5
like
minutes.
having great parents? Unbelievable.
It was it's
And you're in comedy. You are a pariah, sir.
It is
unbelievable. He's loved and well respected by his parents, and you stayed in comedy. You must hate yourself somewhere down in there, Steve Byrne.
I do always wish I did walk into that gay brothel in New York City looking for a job.
There's still time. John and I are going out later if you want to roll.
Sweet.
Just saying. All right, you were actually. I wanted to kick off with this story because we'll get to your chats. By the way, Martini Byrne over there. Can we say hi to you, Martini?
Oh, I'm getting a little shout out from the main front there. I love it.
You are. Martini Byrne, great hair today. Everyone having a solid hair day
guys,
in LA.
I washed it.
This is a good thing. This is how we judge the political climate. Everyone is doing okay in the hair department.
I use no gel. I'm sorry.
No.
No gel in this bad boy. And shout out to J Ray, Mac Attack, Tom K Video, Kickball, Backlip, Flip Backlip, and Film Fan.
And thanks for coming up with those barely literate IM handles.
They get crazier as you go along.
All right, we'll get to the questions for Steve Byrne. And by the way, if you want to win one of his DVDs, all you have to do is follow us on Twitter. And LV, why don't you throw out the first Twitter blast? Yeah. Oh, it's art. Excuse me. LV handling things. All right, so Steve Byrne, you were going to tell. It did. It did indeed. It did indeed.
Sorry, that's awesome.
I know. This is like hard copy without the graphics. All right, let's talk about. You just went to like a Korean massage parlor with Bobby Lee.
Bobby Lee took me to a Korean, which is not far from here.
Right.
He took me to a Korean spa.
Right. Oh, wait a minute. What's the name of it?
I don't even know. It was in Korean.
Okay.
Field trip.
Okay.
Is that a gay one?
Yeah. No.
I don't know.
No.
I'm gonna fall for the trap.
Field trip. That would be a great name for a gay club. Field trip.
Field
like,
trip?
hey, everyone, let's go on a field trip.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then, but so you went to this spa. What happened there?
I went to the spa with Bobby Lee. Basically, I don't think the health department has ever been to this spa. You know, most spas you go to, you walk in. There's that ambient kind of music, and you hear grasshoppers.
You're talking Burke Williams.
Yeah.
You've
They got
been
the
there.
heated stones and stuff,
Yeah,
and like
sure.
hot Russian chicks in bathrobes.
Sure.
This one
okay.
had, you walk in and it's got a bucket with a chain attached to a toenail clipper, And apparently,
Wow. Yes.
And apparently, I guess these people think that you just clip your toenails and magically they fall in the bucket, as opposed to shooting all over the place like shrapnel.
Wow.
They had these hot spas that you kind of sit in, these hot tubs.
Sure.
And each one progressively got hotter and hotter. And I was like, Bobby, if I ever sit in water that hot again, you know, it's just the point before something starts cooking, I believe, where you should be shedding carrots and onions or whatever. And then he took
That's
me,
the 5th one. The guy, just the woman there with like shallots.
He took me into this room where it's just the sauna room or whatever.
Right. Oh yeah.
And he was like, I cannot last longer than a minute. I was like, I'll last longer than a minute.
You're talking about massage, right?
There was no massage in there.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about.
It was just where you go and you go.
You're a little slow.
He was naked, yeah.
Okay,
Bobby
good.
was naked, of course.
Trust me, he can last longer than a minute. Bobby Lee. No, anyway, so you go in there to do what, though?
Well, he wanted to show me this Korean spa. He thought it was relaxing or whatever.
Right.
I thought it was just torturous. I went into the room. I lasted longer than a minute. I came out and I was like, if I ever come out of a room that hot again, I'm holding a baby and handing it to the fire department. It was unbelievable. I've never dealt with anything like that.
So it was not a good experience. Clearly.
Not a good experience at all.
That's the problem in LA. Is there's two kinds of spas. There's the kind of spa that's like right under the underpass where you go in and you're like, I'm either gonna get knifed or I'm gonna get handy and then get knifed, but somebody's gonna clip their toenails and I'm gonna gouge my eye out.
Right.
Or you get the like the $400 one, and I had a guy literally in one of these. I got the gift certificate. He was like, "I tell you, I'm a rapper," and I was like, "Oh no, did this just start?" Like I was like, "Yeah, oh really?" He's like, "Yeah, you got to check out my MySpace, dog." And I was like, "This is gonna be the worst massage ever."
Oh, you got a dude massaging you too?
Yeah, and I was like, "All right, so that was your 5th EP? Awesome. I gotta go." So clearly, you're not going to go back to the Korean massage parlor.
Never going back again.
Never going back.
Yeah, and that is the problem with LA. There's two types of friends, I think.
Right.
The normal friend, which everybody has one of.
Right.
And then the rest.
Right.
That all have a bolt loose.
Yes, the sycophants.
Yeah, that's Bobby.
Absolutely. Bobby he's been on this network partially clothed every time.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Steve Byrne is with us. We have questions for Steve Byrne. We have people who are winning. Oh, look at that. Martini Bierman, go ahead for it.
I just learned about this bell thing. Thanks, Justin.
You rang the bell? That's a bell blast!
I'm so excited. I didn't know that this was a thing.
Burn bell blast.
Love it.
Okay, go for it. All right, here we go.
So here we go. Firstly, just want to say, because we were talking about the whole descent thing, very, very hot eyes.
Okay.
Love it. He's got very beautiful eyes. But that's just me saying it. But they want to know in the chat room whether you ever get mistaken for John from John and Kate +8. Personally, I think you're hotter than him, but that's just been a question.
This is, I'm very
Have
sorry.
I gotten mistaken for John? I'm going to leave the show now!
First of all, he's a slim, trim, in shape guy. Second of all, there's no crappy Ed Hardy on.
I don't have Ed Hardy.
Right. And third of all,
You don't have 8 kids.
I don't have any kids.
Right. And actually, he has talent. He writes and does comedy. John Gosselin has impregnated some kind of witch.
Yeah. I'm a few years away from getting that baby doll hair too, where you just get the front row. You get like a few in the front and just kind of slick it back.
Yeah.
Where it just, I never understood that. Because if you're like 6'3", you can get away with it. Because most girls are 5'4", whatever. But when you're 5'6", and you might be dating girls that are taller, you don't want to get the front row. Start from the back row and then go work your way up. Because the girls, you know, they can see them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
And then when you grease it back, you got to say classy stuff like, "You like eating garlic?" Like, that's basically, you got to like change your whole vocab if you're going to grease it back.
You change your name to the situation.
Yeah, pretty much. Wait, Brian Gramo, who had his hand up earlier like a good boy, has a complaint about Bobby Lee.
Yeah, you were on the subject of Bobby Lee, and he said he's been on the network a few times. He never stays the whole time. He's always in such a hurry that he schedules us in between like a doctor's appointment and then going to Ralph's or something. And he stops in and he's here for like 5 minutes and then he leaves.
He goes to the Korean spot.
But maybe he had to go to the Korean spot. He was here with his brother. But I'm saying you, like a normal guest, come and we want to promote your stuff and you hang out the whole time. You don't rush right out. So thank you.
Well, I guess I'm not leaving after this interview. I gotta say the duration.
Now you have to stay the whole time.
All right, we have a real question for Steve Byrne. By the way, if you want to win his DVD, then you got to follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/livefromfuture. And LV, our producer, is twittering out what you have to do. Do it now. Martini, what's your question?
My question comes from Sergeant Silent, who wants to know if you have a go-to joke that you always use that you know is just going to get a good laugh.
My go-to joke used to be my Bruce Lee having sex joke.
Right.
And I retired that about 2 or 3 years ago.
You just said, I just
couldn't do it anymore.
anymore.
But that was like one of the first jokes I ever wrote, and I've never I've never had a joke that got a bigger laugh than that. So.
Right.
But that is my go-to whenever I'm in a situation where it's just like it's getting hairy.
Right. You got to go to that.
If I'm in a room full of Democrats, if you know what I'm talking about,
Sure.
if it's the Uptown show,
Sure.
then yeah, I bust that out, and that usually saves me.
I got you.
Yeah.
I think in code, you were talking about Asians. I like how Democrats, and he goes, Uptown.
Yeah.
Subtly. Very subtle, Steve Byrne. But the thing is, you can't pull out that sword until it's the right part of the show, because if you
if you
do Bruce Lee and you're like,
bust out the first
28 more minutes of these comedy stylings, you're screwed.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've been
Or
there.
just classic crowd. You know, where are you from? Let's give it up for the troops.
Right.
Any single ladies in the house?
Yeah, right?
It's just 8 more minutes of that.
Lifelines.
Yeah.
All right, Steve Byrne here. We have a little game to play with him. So I had John put something together, and you know what? You are half Korean and half Irish.
Yes.
So we decided to do a game right now called Korean or Irish.
Oh, okay.
All right, John.
That's very exciting. I'm probably going to fail.
Here we go.
Korean or Irish, we'll see. Steve Byrne, look at you. Korean or Irish?
Irish or
Should
Korean?
have worked on this one before. Korean or Irish?
Korean.
Should have read the show notes.
All right, it was actually
Was it Korean?
It was Irish or Korean.
That
All right.
was Irish.
So here's what we
Irish
did.
or Korean?
I'm gonna give you a bunch of proverbs that are either old Korean proverbs or old Irish proverbs. And you being both, you should know everything.
You guys care. Somebody did the research today.
Yes,
Somebody
yes, they
did the research.
All right, here we go.
Very nice. Okay.
Is this Korean or Irish? Birds listen to day words, and rats listen to night words. Korean or Irish?
That's gotta be. Oh,
Why though?
that's gotta be.
Why?
Doesn't
Say it one more
mention
time.
Beer in it at
Birds
all.
listen to day words, and rats listen to night words.
I'm gonna have to say Irish.
And why would you say that, Steve
I'm just
Byrne?
gonna assume that there are more rats in Ireland for some reason.
You would be 100% wrong. It's Korean.
Oh, Korean.
It means be careful of when or where you say something, because there's always people around listening.
Yeah, but the rats are out at night.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. All right. There you go.
I failed.
There
All
you
right,
go.
here we go.
Mr. Pacey's supposed to be on that one. It didn't mention alcohol in it at all. It had to have been Korean.
Oh,
And non-Irish.
Love all the racism. All right, here we go. After 3 years at a village schoolhouse, even a dog can recite a poem. After 3 years at a village schoolhouse, even a dog can recite a poem. Korean or Irish proverb?
It's hilarious. I'm going to say. I went Korean last time. It's always easy to go with the dog joke, and the Asian, but I'm not going to do that. But I will say Korean.
He's going Korean?
Yeah.
It's Korean.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got it.
You did.
I'm a winner.
Okay, hold on. Actually, you're batting 500.
I'm batting 5.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
We got 3 more. May the cat eat you, and the devil eat the cat.
Whoa.
Again, I don't know what this means. May the cat eat you, and the devil eat the cat.
I'm going to have to say Irish on this one.
2 out of 3. He's
Oh,
doing it. Yeah.
nice.
He's doing it. Look,
He's on fire.
He's on fire.
He's on fire.
So you're giving that
John.
Ryan Seacrest stare about who, like, for the answers.
well, you know, I
You.
learned. Yes.
All right.
This is Steve Byrne. All right, here we go. We got more. This is exciting. See, the audience is into it right now. We have like 4 people in
Byrne's
the
on fire
studio
right now.
audience.
So I got
Byrne's
2
on
out of
fire.
3.
Steve Byrne. All right, here we go. 2 out of 3.
I
Here
got
we
2
go.
out of 3.
An empty cart rattles loudly. An empty cart rattles loudly. By the way, here's what it means. It means that somebody who has nothing to back up their game is the loudest talker.
Yes.
You knew. Yes, of course, Stuart. I'm a PhD in Korean proverbs.
I got a lot of friends. Is it Korean then?
Damn it!
Yes!
Yes! Hoisted on my own petard. Now that's Shakespeare fan.
Byrne's on fire.
All right, you got me on a technicality because I'm the idiot who just said Korean proverb. Damn it!
Now, if you ask the audience, they pretty much got that right too.
Well, he did.
Everybody here is pretty
You know
much
what?
on
Pretty much
on
isn't
task.
100% right. That's what Steve Byrne is living on. All right, we got 2 more. 2 more, and then we'll see if he wins Korean or Irish. A country without a language is a country without a soul. A country without a language is a country without a soul. Steve Byrne.
That's just weird. But
All right, fair enough.
I would think that the go-to, because you're trying to trick me, is because Seoul is the capital city of Korea.
Oh.
But I'm going to go Irish on this
Oh,
one.
wow. Flipped it.
It's Irish.
Oh, yeah!
All right. Last
Oh my
one.
God.
Korean or Irish? John, get ready with your half-baked song. Here we go.
What am I? Am I 3 out of 5 right now? 3 out of 4?
He's 4 out of 5.
3 out of 4?
He's
4
4 out of 5. 'cause
Oh,
I
God. Has
gave
anybody
you
done
one.
this well?
Yeah, no. The only one who got 10 out of 10 was Irena Hoffman on Romania or Kia, but she's Romanian.
Yeah.
But you're Korean and Irish,
Yeah,
so I
and
don't
I
know what
grew
to
up
think.
gave her the
All right,
I
here we
grew
go.
up in Jersey and Pittsburgh, so that's
Okay, here we go. Last one. Korean or Irish? These are famous proverbs, either Korean or Irish. Hunger is a tasty sauce.
Oh, man.
Okay?
Oh.
Hunger is a tasty sauce,
Oh,
Korean or
God.
Irish.
The intensity is overwhelming right now,
Biggest moment of your life.
and I want to do
Hunger.
Oh.
Think.
Don't
hunger.
overthink this.
Hunger.
Just go with your gut.
No pun intended. That's why Martini
So
gets
many-
the $0.
Oh.
I will take one of your beers.
I'm,
Okay, well.
Hello.
I was gonna go this. Listen, I was gonna go Irish
Okay. Hunger.
because of the potato famine. I was gonna assume maybe this
Okay.
comes from.
Okay.
at
But
that
it's
point in
but
time.
it's it's sort of metaphor. Hunger is a tasty sauce. Sauce. Who uses sauce in their cuisine?
Yeah.
And let me ask you this.
trying to sway you.
When
Do
you
not be
say
swayed.
hello in Korean, it's annyeong, which means have you eaten lately? I had a Korean roommate. Thank you, Kimbo.
Kimbo Slice?
Actually, Bo Kid.
Or you
Damn
went
it.
to-
Thank
You
you,
are the
and
worst
sorry,
roommate
Bo Kid.
ever.
Damn it.
Just bow.
So I say Ireland. Was I wrong? I'm wrong then, huh?
Okay. Your final
Am I?
is what?
Oh my God, he's reading.
Oh.
What are you going to
Tough.
say?
This is
Tension.
tough.
This is it. Get ready with your song, John.
I'm here. Waiting.
I'm gonna say Irish.
Yes.
And the answer is coming right up.
Oh, you can't do this to me.
Right now.
Yes. When?
Ireland!
That's right. Take off your
He's
pants.
on fire! Steve Byrne! Steve
That
Byrne!
was exciting.
Steve Byrne! He's on fire.
Steve Byrne.
Nothing says intensity and heat like an acoustic guitar, by the way.
That was.
When I am on fire,
Yes.
I want
I
something.
might have to open up for you every show. Just do a little Chuck Berry's.
Yeah.
Get all right in. Boom. Little James Taylor.
I come
set
out to
you
Jim
right up.
Croce
Yes.
when I come out for my shows.
Oh, really? Big bad Leroy Brown?
No. Time in a bottle. I really get the crowd pumped
That
up
gets
You get
you
him
going.
pumped.
with some time.
Look what I have in my hand. I have 3 of Steve Byrne's Happy Hour DVD. You tape this.
Those were found in a used CD bin at Amoeba, by
That
the way.
is not true.
True.
These were found in a dumpster. Now, these, Steve Byrne, I'm sorry. No, these are actually amazing.
fire.
Where did you recorded this in LA?
Yeah, at the OC Pavilion.
OC Pavilion.
Orange County, I guess, but yeah.
And we have 3 to give away, and LV, our producer Lauren Valdez, has been twittering how to win these, so you have to follow us. There's LV, look at her, you look cute tonight.
Yeah, you look
LV,
cute.
get the hair done.
Twitter blast!
We have a game to play. It's called Ask Lauren on a Date.
Okay.
Ooh.
Do I ask Lauren out of it, or what?
You can do this after the show, but you need
Okay.
to. This is
Yeah.
part of the deal.
I thought it was 3 ways. Is it 3 ways to ask her out on a date? Like I come with a sexy vibe.
Okay.
I come in a gentleman
Oh,
vibe.
right.
This is good.
Or I come
Whatever
with an
you wanna do.
extremely
Oh, he has a
macho
game
vibe.
plan.
She's just
This guy
gonna
has
she's
a
gonna
plan.
find this part of the video and play it over and over again. If you-
Okay, yeah.
How would you ask
Yeah.
but right to the camera?
How would I ask her?
Because she's got to
LV,
watch this. LV, how would you ask her on a date?
show me some respect.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's how I do
LV.
it.
Bang, done.
That was genius.
Show me some
And the
respect.
ladies just melt for that?
Then they just write down
Just
the number.
gone.
Yeah, absolutely.
They just fall right down.
It just got to be like, you know, show me some respect.
With the eyebrow.
Yeah,
Just out of the blue, you say
I don't have
that.
time to play around. Let's get to business.
Let's go. So that means take off your clothes, because I've just been whenever.
That was very good.
All right, I don't know who's won these DVDs, but we have these Happy Hour, and you did just finish taping your second hour-long special.
Yes.
And tell us about that. That's called The Byrne Identity.
It's called The Byrne Identity. This one, it's called Happy Hour because it's just mindless. I was of the mindset of like, you know, you come to a comedy show, at least mine, you just kick back, have fun.
Right.
You know, you don't have to think. Just it's all goofy stuff.
Right, right.
And then the second one, I took a trip to China. I went to go see the Olympics, And people kept asking me, hey, what are you? What are you? I was like, oh, I'm American.
Right.
And then I started thinking about being an American, and I came home, and I'm like, well, that's how I should, if I say I'm American over in China, why don't I say I'm American in America?
Right, right.
And that's just my point now from now on. And I base the whole hour special off of identity and how I view people and how people view different races in this country, and just everything. I can identify people through music. I went into a record store and wrote down all the different genres and just started writing jokes about that, about each genre. So it became this like 10-minute bit, and it's one of the best things I've ever written in my life. So I'm pretty happy with this special.
Right.
There's a lot more weight to it as opposed to this one.
I just don't want you besmirching light jazz.
Light jazz is in there, by the way. And
my favorite.
Bobby Lee is in the new one as well.
He is.
And he is, by the way, half naked.
Oh, all the time.
Always.
Yeah,
that a
you
selling
just see
point?
Comes out in
that's
a
his
thong.
thing.
Yeah.
All right, before we let you go, let's get a couple quick questions for Steve Byrne. Steve Byrne, by the way, is on tour, and he's going to be at the DC Improv. No?
I was at DC last week.
Tampa.
I'm at Tampa, yeah.
Tampa, and you're leaving tomorrow.
I leave tomorrow morning.
So
yes.
if you are lucky enough to live in Florida and you're not in jail for manslaughter, then you should go see Steve Byrne.
Yeah.
There's 2 reasons you would live in Florida. 3, your dad was dealing coke. 2, you play on a sports franchise. Or 3, you love to do some serial killing.
Or 4, you were molested as a 15-year-old boy by Lou Pearlman and never had enough money to move outside of Orlando.
One thing all Floridians have in common, they love some 4Runners. They love anything with 4 wheels and an engine. They love that.
4Runners and jet skis.
Absolutely. So he's going to be at the Tampa Improv this weekend, so you can check out Steve Byrne. Tell him you saw him alive from the future, and you know what you'll get? You get a shiny nickel that I don't have. All right. Any questions for Steve Byrne that are piquing your interest over there, Martini Bierman? And by the way, can you give yourself a plug, Martini Bierman?
My own personal plug.
Yes. Give your own personal
Ooh,
plug.
I like the sound of that.
Okay. All right. Keep it clean.
So why don't you guys check out rock.com? That's where I'm hanging out these days. I used to hang out right here at the stream.tv. But
Can I just
now-
say how many geologists hate that you guys took that name? We've been in the salt mines.
We'll get it someday.
What do you do at rock.com? What do you do?
I just got a new title, but basically I'm head of web video and social media.
Somebody's important.
I don't
So
understand what that
basically,
means.
and I also, this is another thing for people who really have bands out there that they love or involved in music. I'm going to start spotlighting bands on the homepage. We get about, I think, something like 50,000 views a day, which is awesome.
All
so
right,
if
cut
you,
her off. Cut
No,
her off.
if you-
No, I'm just kidding.
If you
Your web
have
thing's a
music
lie.
that you love, if you have music that you
It's
love,
a
contact
lie.
me at rock.com/Martini.
People want to learn
There you
about
go.
do
rocks,
that.
and they go to your...
Rock.com/Martini.
It is.
Ridiculous.
All right. Any questions there for Steve Byrne? Otherwise, we're
It's a
throwing
lie.
him through the 59-second gauntlet.
It's a farce.
Martini,
Yes.
you have a job.
I am right here and
Steve
I'm
Byrne.
ready to do it.
We want to answer the fans. People want to talk to Steve Byrne.
Woozle wants to know, it's actually Woozle316, are you planning another, I think he means Kings of Comedy
Oh,
tour?
Kim's of Comedy?
Kim's of
Not
Comedy.
Kim's of Comedy
Kim's
tour.
of Comedy
Oh,
we
Kim's
did with
Yes,
Dr.
Kim's,
Ken,
right.
or Ken Jeong, who was in The Hangover,
Sure.
and all those, basically everything where they need an Asian guy.
And here's the
he's in it.
kicker, also has a medical degree.
Yeah, to fall back on.
The greatest fallback plan ever.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I happen to be a board licensed physician.
I'm going to start telling people I used to be an astronaut,
Right.
and I'm doing stand-up, and if it doesn't work out, I'm just going to be an astronaut
All right,
again.
going back to it.
Yeah.
But you did the Kim's of Comedy.
We did the Kims with Bobby and Kevin Shea. I don't know that
I
we're going
love
to do
Kevin.
anymore. Yeah,
Haven't
Kevin's
seen him
a great
in forever.
guy.
Where is he?
He's probably somewhere in a leaky basement in San Francisco working on some more rape jokes.
Got it.
Yeah.
Nice.
So,
So are you going to do another one, or is there no
I
plans
think
right
the
now?
Kims is kind of done. I think that there was some inner turmoil amongst certain members, so I think
Oh,
I think it's all over.
I know who it is.
Yeah.
All right, you don't have to go into that. But you
That's
guys
okay.
have all moved on anyway.
Well, some more than others, but like I'm talking about Dr. Ken.
Yeah,
Ken's,
no, absolutely. Yeah, no.
So, yeah.
As soon as he got that respectable job.
Yeah.
No, and he was stark raving naked in The Hangover. You can't. What are you going to do, right?
Yeah, his appearance in that film set Asians back 3.5 inches, I think. So,
This guy.
that's
They're
Neil
gonna say
Brennan's
years.
line. That's Neil Brennan's line.
All right. Other questions for Steve before we run him through the gauntlet?
Well, I guess there's just, what's your most popular joke? This is different for you.
My most popular joke
Popular
would
joke.
be
And can you tell us?
I
Yeah,
mean,
the
I'm
macaroni
even
and
doing
cheese
it.
joke,
I'm
yeah.
even doing it right now. You
macaroni
should
and cheese
patent
joke.
that.
Because my buddy in college, we had one friend in college who we could have sworn, and still to this day, think he's gay. He's
Right.
never had a girlfriend. He's never been on a date or whatever. And we would always make macaroni and cheese as college students,
Right.
and we would just sit there and mix the macaroni and cheese in front of them and tease them. We'd be like, "Hey, what does this sound like?" And I remembered that for some reason when I was writing all these sexually perverted jokes or
Right.
whatever when I first started doing stand-up. So that was like one of the jokes that was in Happy Hour that gets called out all the time when I'm at clubs or whatever. And
Right.
you know, I was working on this new hour at this past year or whatever, and people are like, "Mac and cheese." I'm like, "I can't. I'm working on some other
Right.
stuff. I can't do it." You know,
Right. But they love it, you know.
yeah, they love it.
And
It's a fun joke, and my mom says that's her favorite joke, and I'm like, "That's disgusting."
that's a little weird.
I don't think she knows what it means.
No.
Yeah, she doesn't. She has no idea.
No, because there's only two people who wouldn't know what that sounds like. That would be your
My mom and
then
Jesus.
anyone who has not left the basement recently. That's
Kevin
about
Shea.
it. Like Kevin Shea.
I'm assuming you're not going to tell the joke right now.
Hey,
so
no.
if
Why-
you're not,
don't demean him.
No,
You don't make him perform
I
like
would
some
do
sort
it,
No,
but-
wait. Let me finish,
Yeah.
Stuart. I don't
All
cut
right.
in for. I don't cut
Stop
in for,
fighting, guys.
for none.
I'm the winner today, okay? I get 5 out of 6.
I don't
You guys
cut in for
lost.
none good reason.
Okay.
Just
All
tell us where they can go watch that joke. Where
Oh.
can they go watch it?
You can
Thank
watch
you.
it on YouTube. Or off my website, steveburnlive.com, there's a YouTube channel, and then just click on Mac and Cheese and you can see it.
All right.
I would do it, but I got these little, you know, I
Yeah.
got like a
That's
Smurf.
No, it should be in the
I got a
proper
Smurf
way.
microphone.
Yeah.
No, you got to do it. That's the worst thing. I mean, you can't. You're not some.
See it in the right context.
Wait, you need
Absolutely.
like mac and cheese to make this thing actually work?
No.
What's
And it's
my-
Brian in the booth?
Yeah, it's Brian.
Brian, can I just tell you something in camera real quick?
I cut to you so I can see you better now.
Show me some respect.
It's on.
Steve Byrne getting saucy. All right. Big thing we're going to do with Steve Byrne. We got to run you through the 59-second gauntlet.
gauntlet,
And then
okay.
coming up, by the way, fans of Danielle Basutti, she's going to join John Fulton for a special holiday song in just a second. All right, now it's time for the 59-second gauntlet. Steve, this is how it works. We got
Okay.
the song ready. You want to kick it off, Johnny?
Time.
There you go.
Time. It's 59 seconds. Time. To answer the gauntlet. Time. The 59-second gauntlet.
Beautiful. All right, this is how it works, Steve Byrne. You have 59 seconds on the clock to answer right to that camera. I'm going to throw questions at you.
Does he have
and
2 seconds to answer why he turns British when he sings that song? By the way?
Look,
It wasn't
as
even
though,
British. What was that?
as though he's
What was
not
my
getting.
British?
I
Come
felt like
on.
taking a British angle.
Indeed.
I feel like
Well
the show's
done,
getting
sir.
a little racist. And
Well-
I want to take a British angle.
Yeah, people don't hating on the Brits.
Time.
All right, here's what you want to do. Answer right to that camera.
Okay.
59 seconds. Let me just say, just so you know the level of competition we're dealing with.
Okay.
1 out of 10 people get through this gauntlet and
Oh,
have
God.
time to burn.
Ugh.
Did I weave? And there's a gift for you.
yeah.
There you go. Happy holidays. Good night, everybody. All right. Here's what. If we have time, as they say, to burn at the end, you
Yes.
will have made an achievement. That
Okay.
You can tell your grandkids
It's
about
bragging
this.
rights,
It's
basically.
bragging rights. Okay, here
I
we go.
want bragging rights.
Okay. You ready, LV? Count it out nice and loud.
He's good.
3, 2, 1.
Porn star name.
Romeo Horsecock.
Keep going.
Well, most embarrassing moment in your life.
I peed my pants in 8th grade waiting for my mom to pick us up from Batman.
In high school, I was.
In high school, I was what? Total dork.
Biggest star you've ever met.
Biggest what?
Star you've ever met.
Oh, God. John Oates.
Biggest jerk in grade school.
Oh, Danny Miller.
Song playing while you lost your virginity.
Oh, God. It was by Tom Petty. It was the...
Too much time here.
Yeah! It was by Tom Petty. I remember that.
One thing on your iPod.
Oasis.
Would you rather date Audrey Hepburn or Marilyn Monroe?
Marilyn Monroe.
Elvis or Sinatra?
Banging?
Yes.
Elvis.
What? No, B. Gift of flight or be a billionaire?
Be Elvis. What?
Gift of flight or be a
I fly
billionaire?
everywhere.
Title of your memoirs?
You know it.
Worst guy's name?
Chaz.
No, you were, there was like 3 left. Oh, there it is. Yeah, but
That was hot.
But it was the funniest thing. I
Romeo
blame me.
Horsecock?
Wait, hold on. Can we put 10 seconds back on that? We've never done
Someone
this.
out of the gate.
We've never done this. Can we put 10 seconds back on the clock? Because I was laughing so hard.
It's a
and-
game changer.
Okay.
Stu ruined it.
Okay, here's what we're gonna. I didn't ruin it, okay? 10 seconds back on the clock to bang through these last 3. You ready? All right, here
Yeah.
we go. Okay, here we go.
Go.
Place you go to think.
Bedroom.
High school sneakers.
Oh, Agassiz.
Favorite charity?
Red Cross?
My career's like breakfast because.
It's sloppy.
Yeah! Yes, you did. Look at that. I banged him out. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Am I good? Yeah!
Steve Byrne, everyone. Give Steve Byrne a big hand. Steve Byrne, the greatest.
5 out of 6.
Greatest guest we've ever had named
Take
Steve.
off your fans.
All right. Big hand for Steve Byrne, everyone. Give him a big hand. There
Banged
it is.
him out.
Steve Byrne live. You can check him out. We're gonna check in quickly with Martini,
Romeo Horsecock.
and then we're gonna get Danielle over there on the. So why don't you give us 30 seconds of IM names, please, Martini?
We have Crunchman 2600. Oh my gosh, Tom K Video, Decent
Faster.
Customs, hey, Chad, Dying
Martini,
Breeder,
faster.
Fi, HD Rebel, Mac Attack, Original Justin, Ralph Enzo, The Chuck, Descent
Faster.
Customs, Altoid Kickball Flip, Gumby Gone Wild, Altoid Off-Road
go.
Victor Van Dan, Asian
Faster.
Shadow, Solid McJizzin, Tumor 20.
Time.
Very well done, by the way. And by the way, Schneider Pants, who's sick and she threw her neck out and she's in rough shape. She really wished she could be here, and she wanted to say to all of you who thanked her and who gave her props on her birthday, thank you. All right, how about a big hand for our special musical guest? We love her. She is a show regular at this point. Please welcome Danielle Basutti, everyone. Danielle, look at you over there, right next to John Fulton.
I'm sorry, I'm bummed. I just got a text.
What happened?
I just got a text that my show, Raising the Bar, got canceled.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I thought that show's been canceled for like a long time.
I think you're thinking of Saved by the Bell with Zach Morris. This is the other Zach Morris show.
Wow. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Everything is getting canceled, John. Pledge of Allegiance you can't say anymore. You can't say In God We Trust anymore.
It's true.
Gourmet Magazine canceled.
Done. Newspapers canceled.
I'm feeling really alone these days.
You know who else is alone up there?
Who?
Santa.
But he has all the elves.
Not when he's up alone. Not when he's up in the air. He doesn't. You know, Hanukkah got canceled.
Kwanzaa should get canceled. It's like a shit holiday.
Black people. Whoa.
Whoa,
That was
whoa.
not, wow. Just
That
keep
was-
it with the racist tone.
Totally inappropriate.
Just trying to keep it the blacks. Well, I got a song for you that's gonna help cheer you up a little bit.
Please.
Cause you know what's not canceled?
What?
Christmas.
Thank God.
That's nice. Harmony.
Make me feel better.
The white light shines so bright tonight. Rudolph's on the roof, stuck between the snow and ice. I will show you proof that I'll come home this Christmas. I'll come home to you.
More than ever, Santa flies alone. More than ever, we'll never be alone. I promise they're never gonna cancel Christmas. Beneath the tree is where we'll be. The tree in my living room, we're like in a forest.
In the bathroom.
I promise we're never gonna cancel Christmas.
They wouldn't do that to us.
They wouldn't do that to us
On Christmas, they wouldn't do that to us.
Christmas.
Maybe the Jews or the blacks, but not us.
Not the white people.
Oh, the Korean and Irish,
On
not
the
us.
Stewart Pep Show.
On Christmas.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm
Come on,
laughing.
give a big hand.
I was like, just got a text.
Yeah.
Christmas is now canceled.
What? Oh,
What?
It's gone.
That is wrong.
It's gone, guys.
I sent that text too.
Danielle
Booyah.
Basutti and John
How
Fulton.
about that? That was great, guys.
Oh,
No,
amazing.
no. Keep just one. Just one. Just one. See?
Thank you for killing
Uh,
Christmas and any
we didn't kill
joy and
Christmas.
spirit.
Did you?
Thank you.
That sounded beautiful, by the
Thank
way,
you.
you guys.
Thank
That
you.
sounded amazing. And all right, so here's the thing. Oh, we actually have the winners of Steve Byrne. A couple things to talk about before we get out of here.
We got another song, you know.
You have another song for
We
us?
wrote another song.
I didn't know you were doing two.
Why not?
You know what? All right, we got time.
Do we
Brian
not-
gave us the thumbs up. All right. Well, let me
can
just
do it
say this
after.
real quick. No, we'll do this right after
Okay.
this. But I do want to say the Streamy Awards are coming up, and you know, we've been on the Stream.tv has been doing this for over 3 years. Our show has been doing this for over 3 years. So we want to remind you guys to nominate shows that you love. If you love Live from the Future, Real Cool Club, Rad Nerd, whatever. I don't really care. Just vote for one of the shows. Vote for all of them here. Because we work hard on the shows, and we need you guys to go out there and vote for the Stream.tv. Any show, any category, I really don't care. I'm not partial. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Danielle Basutti. And by the way, it's great to see you back on the show. You
Yeah,
are a
good to have her
natural
back.
fit here.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, she can harmonize.
Here's my question for you.
I do like black people. Was that the question?
Yeah, someone's upset right now.
Slap happiness. I apologize.
That was my
They'll be
idea.
okay. My question for you
No,
first.
he actually lives right nearby here. It's going to be a problem.
Here's the thing. First of all, how's that Aqua Velva smell right next to John Fulton? Because he smells delightful.
He does. I'm thirsty and hungry.
I know. And give a quick plug to yourself, Danielle, because people love you.
Well,
so
thanks.
why don't you plug your website?
Plug it!
Plug it in. Plug it in. Plug it in.
That's copyrighted. You owe somebody
Sorry,
money.
am I gonna get busted? All right, so I'm on a show called True Jackson VP.
Yeah,
starring
True
Jackson
VP
Kiki
on
Palmer.
Nickelodeon.
Ow!
Yes.
Real TV.
I TiVoed.
Nickelodeon. Real TV.
Can you guys not sing everything? Because
Sorry, that's bad.
you guys would be.
This is your plug. Your time right there.
No, indeed.
My time down here.
I feel like I'm at a church group.
They're
All
like
right.
doing
Yes.
it and they're having.
Okay, and
It's on Saturday nights at 8:30 on Nickelodeon.
there you go. They
Yeah.
want. Oh, Brian's requesting
Sing
that you sing everything. Okay,
Thank
fine.
you.
Thank you, Brian.
All right. Why don't you set up your next? Why don't you set up your next song, guys?
Oh, set it up, Stu. Thanks. God, you ever play music?
All
I
right,
can't
yes.
even say that now.
Well, we did actually get a message from someone saying how much they hate the holidays
Yeah.
in LA.
I know.
And that's not cool.
That's totally not cool.
Because if you don't like the holidays, we're gonna about to tell you a lot of things that happen in the holidays that are great, you know? And if you don't like holidays, bottom line, guess what?
Guess what?
We don't want to be your friend.
Yeah.
If you don't like the holidays, then we should go our separate ways. If you don't like the holidays, then I don't want to be your friend. Every year at this special time, there's too many people and too many lines. Babies and kids screaming at the mall. Christmas time is here.
Hate it when I'm waiting in the traffic jams. Stuck in my car, it wasn't my master plan. How do I know that it's Christmas now? There ain't no snow on the ground. If you don't like the holidays, then we should go our separate ways. If you don't like the holidays, then I don't wanna be your friend.
You don't? Wait, no.
If you don't like the holidays, then we should go our separate ways. If you don't like the holidays, then I don't wanna be your friend.
Oh, then
I don't wanna be your friend.
Oh, yeah.
I don't wanna be your friend. Slap Happiness doesn't want to be my friend.
Yeah! I just wrote that one today.
I still don't want to be your friend, guys, but that sounded awesome.
Thanks, dude.
Very nice. Danielle, you sound angelic.
I'm a little raspy actually.
I like it,
I've been
though.
doing
You
a
know
lot
what,
of
Black
Danielle?
Velvet
Take
raspy.
a compliment,
Oh,
all right?
thank
Come on.
you.
Sergeant
Velvet.
Sergeant Silent wants to marry you, Danielle.
How old are you, Sergeant?
He thinks you're hot.
Yeah, how old are you?
He says he
That's
has a Vespa. If that gives you any
Oh, wow.
indication.
Are you-
Zoom zoom, me and my Vespa.
Yeah,
Is he
that's,
Italian by any chance?
Never. No. The guys who
Gotta be
ride the
Italian?
Vespas, not the Italians at this
Yeah,
point.
I thought he was a Guido.
No.
I was
Really?
trying to pull that whole thing back, but
Yo,
see,
I
that
would
was a
never
gift.
go anywhere.
I boxed it and I gave it to you, Pap.
There you go. Thank you very much.
You're
That was
welcome.
nice.
You were great. All these people are loving Danielle. Always great to have her here.
I
Us
would
too.
just say this was a great show. We had Steve
great show.
Byrne, we had Danielle Basutti singing. singing. We had some hair gel in the show. That was probably my favorite thing, was everyone's hair product. But beyond that, this is our last show of the year, you guys. 2009. See you later. We'll be back in 2010. We already have a guest, Archie Kyle from CSI. He's been on 84 episodes, just did a bunch of films. He'll be with us on January, there's a J, January 19th. You can check out livefromthefuture.com. You can check us out at Twitter. And we actually have the winners. You guys ready to announce the winners of the Steve Byrne DVDs? You guys ready?
Yeah.
Are you guys ready? Is
Yeah,
anyone listening? There you go.
We're writing a song. We're writing a song for you.
There we go. Okay, here we go. Jared, I'm going to throw these. You got to catch them. Winner of the first one. Woozle! Yeah! Woozle wins one. There you go. There's one. All right, I got to throw that a little better. Winner of the second one, Brenton?
I don't know who his name. That was his
Brenton, everyone!
Hey,
Brenton!
Brenton!
Nice catch. And final one. Is that his whole name?
Neil O.
Neil O, everyone. Neil O. There it is.
Yeah.
Well done. Neil, those are our three winners of the Steve Byrne. He will autograph those when he's back because it's in his contract. For all of you guys for watching us, we love you guys. We're going to miss you over the next couple weeks. You can check us out at Live from the Future, of course, and you can add us to Twitter. And we'll be just working on the show, getting ready for the new year. I'm just grateful to all you guys, and for Brian Gramo and Schneider Pants, LV, our super producer, and Lauren Magistro. We haven't seen you in a while, but we love you. Jared Greenhouse, Chloe, of course, Martini Bierman. How a big hand for Martini.
Thank you.
Martini, great job. And for everybody who makes it happen, Eric Volkman, Tom K, Video. Who am I forgetting? Dave Teak and Jacqueline. We've had so many amazing people. Who am I forgetting?
Slap happiness.
Slap Happiness. There you go. Grateful, grateful. Thank you. We'll see you guys in the new year. And get out of here. Good night, everybody.
Christmas. Oh,
Stuart Papa's coming to town 2010.
What do we got?
Live from the future, Christmas, Hanukkah and Kwanzaa. Stuart Papa's coming to town 2010. Live from the future, Christmas. I think he's single. Stuart Papa's coming to town. Down your
Take it from
chimney.
Live from the future, Christmas and Hanukkah.
Stuart Papa's coming to town. Glide on his hair gel. Live from the future, Christmas
In Kwanzaa.
Stuart Papa's coming to town.
I say
Stuart Papa's coming to town.
in his accord.
Stuart Papa's coming
into
to
town.
town.
Camry, sorry. Stuart Papa's coming to
town. I can't wait. What note are you singing?
It's a blues note. It's a blues
I
note.
don't know.
It's a blues.
Oh, this is god awful. Hound. I never experienced anything
I was trying to go
like
blues, yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know what's gonna happen right now?
Oh, here it comes.
That's
Here it
gonna
goes.
happen.
That's impressive, but not appropriate. Oh, we have to end it. Sorry, we're gonna keep playing.
Let's do it, but
We're not even on. Oh, we are. All right, no, it close. So, man, Stu, what's his problem, man? You know, I'm just.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, here we go. All right. It goes out. That's our show. We're gonna say goodnight. That's our show. We're gonna say goodnight. We like to stay forever, but it just ain't right. That's our show. We're gonna say goodnight. The guests were all so funny. Yeah, they sparkled in the light. When Byrne had some of those jokes, man, that was good stuff.
I liked it when he was humping the table.
Oh, it was a moment of the decade.
was
You know what?
awkward.
I'm about to announce something. That was the moment of the decade, right there, when Steve Byrne humped the table. That was impressive, actually.
Yeah, we got Arca Toothpaste, Dark Stag, Fundilo. Thanks, guys, for watching. Mr. Paisley, 1.2 gigawatts Fundilo. And Tina Rose, Altoid, 05, Stevie, B0049, Becca Patterson, Bags, Film Fan, 28, Majikishma, and on Strong.